I want to create a long-lasting legacy. Some of you may just see a meme, but it's so much more than that. It's about telling stories that go untold. It's about highlighting our love. Me and Somebody's Son is shifting the narrative for the love of Black love, one meme, one story at a time.
I'm Benita, I'm 34 years old, and I've been with Maac for 8 years. I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago.
I'm 34 years old, and I've been in love with Benita forever. I'm originally from Trinidad and Tobago.
2013, I was studying for my nursing my state board exams. And I went by my friend KD. So she usually do like dreads and stuff. So one day I said, KD, what are you doing? And she was like, oh, I have one more client to do. Come meet me and then we'll go get something to eat. So I said, okay, no problem, I'll come meet you. So I went over there and I was studying and stuff. And she was telling me, she's like, oh, this client that coming in, he's handsome, a handsome looking guy. But I think he have a girlfriend already. So I was like, oh, okay, no, I don't care. So he walks in, and I know he's a good looking guy, but you know, us females can't make no man feel like, you know, they're looking better than them. So I was like, okay, he look nice. So I stood up and I had on my leggings and I see him staring, and ladies, y'all know what he's staring at. He was staring. So I was like, look at this guy staring at me, gosh. So I sat back down, and then when he was about to leave, my friend Katie, she was like, oh, Benita, ask him to do your eyebrows. Ask him to do your eyebrows. He's a barber. So I was like, why am I asking him? She just asked him to do your eyebrows and asked him where his barbershop is. So I was like, okay, whatever. So he came back out and I was like, hey, I hear that you do eyebrows. Where do you do your eyebrows? Can I make an appointment? And he was like, oh yeah, my shop is on Jamaica Ave and stuff like that where I work. I said, oh, okay, no problem. So then, did we exchange numbers? No, we didn't exchange numbers or anything. Then Katie decided to open her mouth and said, oh, Maac, we're going to get something to eat. You want to join us? So he's like, oh yeah, I have nothing to do. I'll join you all. So then, at that time, I was driving my, I had like a Dodge, right? That was a Dodge Durango. And he came traveling to Brooklyn that day. So all of us left the shop, and then, you know, Katie is my friend, so I'm thinking, I don't know this guy. I'm thinking, oh, she gonna sit in the front and have him sit in the back. She said, no, Maac, sit down in the front, and I sit down in the front. I said, what happened, Katie? No, let me out here, let me out. I gotta go meet my niece. She said, but hear this, Maac living in Queens, you living in Queens, so they go and find somewhere to eat. I was like, she did not try to set me up with this guy. I had to go all the way from Brooklyn to Queens with this guy, and I don't even know him. So, I was like, Kitty, what are you doing? She's like, no, I had to go and meet my niece. So go ahead now. Well, let's talk. Link up. It'll be fine. Get something to eat and enjoy. And she got out the car. So then, we're driving. And as we're driving, he's there watching me. He's there licking his lips. I'm like, I said, can you stop licking your lips, please? He's like, what happened? You like it? He said, you want to taste these lips? I tried to flirt this guy. I said. Realized that, you know, our families are from the same country, Trinidad and Tobago, and we're actually from Trinidad and Tobago together. So we started talking to myself. He said, look how small this world is, you know, and he told me where he's from, and I told him where I'm from, and then we decided to go to a Spanish restaurant. And we went there for the first time, and we got to know each other, and then after that, it was just, we became friends. But he had a girlfriend, keep in mind.
She did too.
I had a boyfriend, but it was finishing. It wasn't really considered a boyfriend. But he had a girlfriend at the time, and we just kind of became more friends than anything else. And then eventually, you know, he kind of wanted to taste my lips and wanted to get all close, and I told him, I am not going to be anyone's sloppy seconds for the the ladies out there. You're better than that. You're no one sloppy second. You're always gonna be their priority or nothing else.
It reminded me back when I was in my country, Trinidad, playing with my little brother, but not in that aspect, but it's like having fun again, you know, being alive, you know, doing things that we just wanted to do and have good dinner dates and talk, and it was just chemistry. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We used to be very spontaneous. That's what you're trying to say.
Very spontaneous.
And he liked the spontaneousness, meaning that like we do it wherever, whenever, however, and that's just
about that.
and that's just what we like.
I remember when I first started dating, I rode my bike all the way to Benita.
Yeah,
that was a mission.
Like 11 o'clock in the night, and I mean he used to ride from like about 5 miles, like 4 to 5 miles.
Just
on a bicycle.
A pedal
to
bike.
me, that's something else. So that's why, like I always say too, you know, like, you know, you don't really have to look at a man for what he have, but you know, the things that he could actually do, meaning go above and beyond just to get to me. He ride a bike just to get to me. You know what I mean? And that's something that amazes me, that he would actually do something like that, you know, and
Because I like to be next to you.
Look at you trying to be all smooshy smoosh. I'm a very family oriented person. You know, I'm an only daughter. I have 2 brothers and my mom and my dad, but we're very family oriented. So when I met Maac, I welcomed his family into my home. I used to throw barbecues. I used to do a lot just to, because, you want the family to like you. But regardless of what I did, they found something to say or to not like me. Even when it comes for us to get married, his brothers did not want him to marry me at all. They said, "You sure? I don't think you're making the right choice."
Yeah, my family, I'm not gonna lie to you, they were not supportive in the beginning. They had a lot of, I don't know if I could say sometimes jealousy, but sometimes it's like, I don't know if they have my back, honestly. Or if they didn't, But with Benita, she definitely faced a lot of challenges with my siblings, and it bothered me, and I had to step up as a man because, of course, a man always wants to protect his queen. But it was really tough. Family support was very tough, even in my own corner. Like, my mom has 9 of us, so middle child was really hard for her to show the love or nurture your kids because she has so many to take care of. So what happens to a man in that aspect? He looks otherwhere else for love like that. But it was really tough when with my wife and my family, and it was really disgusting at certain times.
Yeah, but he had my back. So what we did was communicate. We tried to ignore. Yeah. We tried to focus on our relationship and only our relationship, and we just try to take the negativity out and welcome the positivity only. Yeah. At one point, when he finally decided to propose to me, it was okay. It's now or never, and who wants to be involved could be involved. Who don't want to be involved, then that's on them. So my family supportive. They love
they opened me up. They opened their heart to me. Like, they opened their heart. They took care of me. They did everything to make me feel comfortable and loving. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Family is important. I'm not saying they're not. But when it comes to negativity and not the positive reaction, then, it's just ignore it and focus on your relationship.
I always look at my marriage as a family and a unity and strongness and building. So I protect our bubble. We got to protect our bubble at all times, Don't let nobody get in your bubble. As a family, as a couple, as a partner growing up, got to protect your bubble, Because there's a lot of different people don't want happiness for you, or they don't enjoy y'all being happy. So you gotta protect that at all times, because what happens is you and your spouse always go at it, and these people are home sleeping in their house. So in order to do that, you have to protect your home.
I've always wanted to have a baby, regardless, and God never made me get pregnant. Never. And I always thought like, damn, I could never conceive, man. I could never have a child. For the man that the men that I probably at once when you're with a man, you thought you loved them. Until I met this guy. And to be honest, I don't know. I'm telling you, God.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, he worked miracles, man. I had people tell me, I'm barren, I'll never get pregnant, I'll never have kids. And let me tell you, when people can say what they want to say, man. See, when that man called God make that happen, he made it happen. First pregnancy was true IUI, and it was hard. It was a sad moment, but it was exciting as well because we're like, oh my God, they told me we have a chance, man, and we could probably get pregnant. So when we did the IUI, they said usually on the first try, females never get pregnant on the first try. And I was like, okay, well, if I don't get pregnant on the first try, probably we could do it again. And I got pregnant. 38 and a half weeks, we had our baby girl.
Anaya Mia Rogers.
And it was an amazing feeling to me. It was something special to actually hold my child that we created. It was something special for females who actually, and I know there's a lot of females out there who are actually going through this. Don't worry, there's a God, man. When it's your time, it is your time, and it will happen. Because I thought it would have never been my time, but it can. And to see my little princess grow up, and now she's a toddler, a hell of a terrible 3. But to see her grow up, and then on top of that, the second pregnancy was not an IUI. The second time was unexpected. I went to the hospital with my heart again, and my heart was beating really, really fast, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So they were gonna shock me, try to get my heart to get back to regular rhythm. And I said, no, don't shock me. And I tried to get my heart back down. And then they did the blood work. He came in, Maac and I there, and he's like, oh, so your heart's okay, but you're pregnant. I'm like, excuse me? I said, what? He said, yeah, you are pregnant. So all that little heart stuffing going on, that's all the hormones that's going on in there. I was like, no way I got pregnant on my own without an IUI.
And it was a boy.
And it was a boy. And a girl makes everything to me. And just seeing my kids grow up, seeing them look so much like their dad, and just being with him, he is, let me tell you, man, he's a dream come true, man. I'm not just saying it because he is my best friend, and he is a dream come true. He has so much respect for me. He takes care of me. He's a great father. So, I mean, just seeing him grow as an individual, seeing my kids grow as babies and growing up, it's an amazing feeling. It's a feeling that you can't really act, it's like, it's an amazing feeling just to see that I have this family, and I'm blessed. I'm nothing else but blessed, because there's so many people that want it, can't have it, so many people that have it and don't want it, and I have it. I have best of both worlds, and I have a king who treats me like the queen that I am, because I am the queen, okay? But he treats me with respect, and he treats me like the queen that I am, and I'm happy. I'm happy for my family. I really am.
When I met my wife, and me and my wife was on this journey that, one day we were literally walking by with the kids, and we seen the space, it was during the pandemic, so we saw the space, and we was like, oh, let's give it a shot. It's on Jamaica Avenue, it's a open space, and honestly, this was all God, to be honest with you, because we was not ready, but we was ready. There's a sense of finances. We just moved into our new apartment. We got 2 kids now. I'm cutting hair. I'm surviving, but you know what? I wasn't growing. I was just stagnant. I was at the barbershop, and I'm making money, but I didn't feel like I wasn't progressing the way I need. So then, we walking by, my wife said, hey, babe, look at this space, So we just give it a call. The owner happened to be, willing and ready right there, and certain credentials came across the way, and like God just made it all. I was like, we prayed on it so many times of jumping into business, and me opening a barbershop in the middle of the pandemic. We just got 2 kids. We got a rent to pay. We got carno to pay. Should we jump into this kind of investment? But, you know, nevertheless, you know, we had our little savings and we, you know, got a little loan and we did it. We opened it up and, you know, it was nerve-wracking because the day of opening our barbershop, they was going to close down the city. It was December 5th and they was going to close down New York City at around that time. And I was like, damn, babe, we bust our behinds. We got this thing working. We got it up and running. And, you know, they're about to close down. So it was a little scary for us, you know, in the middle of the pandemic to open up a barbershop. But let me tell you this, though, man. It's been a complete blessing. I have 2 ladies working beside me, and they like the rock to my situation. They stand by me, they work besides me, and they get the job done, and we walk out with happy customers every day. And it's not one day I don't regret making the decision that I did.
We decided to open a barbershop because I think it was about time for him to have his own, you know.
Yeah.
He's been a barber for 13 years and he knew what he was doing, you know. So finally opened up our Culture Vibes Barbershop, bringing different cultures, bringing a positive vibe into the atmosphere. And I am so my role, because I'm not a barber, okay? But my role is that I'm very all over the place, to be honest. I am a nurse. I work for a very great airline, Delta Airlines, and I am a hairstylist. So I'm everything in one. But my expertise is customer service. So, and I have customer service at Delta Airlines. I've been working there for 11 years. You know, I've been a nurse for 3 years. And then I've always known how to be a hairstylist. I've always known how to braid hair from Trinidad.
Oh, she hooked
I've
me up
always
too,
did,
man.
yeah.
She
I do
laces
locks,
me.
I do braids, I do twists, you know. But I kind of, you know, I focus on the men because it's a barbershop, and you know, some men don't like going into a nail salon, beauty salon, and sit down for no females to around all these different females, you know. So, you know, I kind of cater to the men, but I also cater for everyone, you know. But my role is customer service. I make sure that when the clients walk in here, they walk out of here feeling like $1 million bucks. We are the first black-owned barbershop in Richmond Hill. We are in a Hispanic community, and we are. It's great. It's a great accomplishment to be different.
Yes.
Don't ever feel that being different makes you like nothing. Nope. It makes you on the top of the pedestal.
Absolutely.
You just gotta show yourself and be unique in your own way, and that's what Culture Vibes bring. A uniqueness. When you walk into here, you walk into a calm atmosphere, a family-oriented atmosphere. You feel like you're in your living room getting a haircut.
Honestly.
Okay, the music, the vibes, and just walking in and just being welcome. That's customer service. You know, being noticed is customer service. And customer service, believe it or not, plays a part in every part of your life. Be it your relationship, be it your business, be it just walking in the street. Once you provide customer service to people, you're good to go and you'll always be successful. And that's what we provide here. So it's been great.
It's been beautiful.
It has been.
Oh, you just like your fucking family. All you do is talk shit, walk out the fucking house, Oh yeah, all right. Well, then she keep going and going and going, babe.
I said, babe, all right, babe, no problem, babe. She said, no, this is what I'm trying to tell you is that when you do this, you do that, and then you affect me and you affect this, and you gotta talk about it, and then you go crazy. Then 0 to 100.
Babe, where's my phone? Where's my phone? I just had it. Babe, where's my phone? Babe. Oh my gosh, I know I lost it. I said, babe, take it easy, babe. No, I lost it and somebody stole it and this, that, and the I'm like, babe, take it easy, babe. Nope.
Once you finish arguing, he'll be like, see shit, I'm tired of this. Can't be in this house. Can't do this no more. I'll be back. Then he goes outside, he smokes his weed, he has to come back. And when he come back in, he's like unstuck still like this. And that's it. My husband is not a, how should I say,
very loving when I'm.
He's
in
not
my
very
own
loving.
world.
He's very high, and when you're high, you're very all over the place. Like
Man, that's how you ease your mind, man.
yeah.
You
so
know?
when I'm
All right,
arguing
so-
with him, when he's finished and I'm done arguing, he'll just go have a smoke, and then he'll come inside and he would just listen. He's just the type that would just listen. But if you get him on his wrong side, he'll be like, "Shut the fuck up, bro! I'm tired of your act. Shut the fuck up!" I'll be like, "Oh my god, why you yelling? Why you yelling? Oh, now I'm yelling. Now I'm yelling, right? You wasn't yelling all the time. Now I'm yelling. Oh my gosh, man. Can't talk in my own house. I can't do nothing in my own house. This is my house. I can't do it outside. I can't do it in a car. When the fuck can I do it?" Oh. I see Mac and I just loving each other more and more every day, driving each other crazy as we always do. And you know, and trying to be young, even though our old ass is getting old, but
I'm 20. I don't know what you're talking about, girl.
trying to be young and just be there for each other. 5 years, it's just gonna be way better than how it was today. So.
I feel power when I hear black love. It's nothing better than black love. That's why I rock my locks the way I do, because I feel nature is part of life. I feel like black love embraces our hair, our love, our eyes, our beauty.
You know what I mean? Black love means loving yourself first before anything else. And once you love yourself and you make sure that you come first, make sure that you set your standards high, anything else come after. Black love is beautiful,
Beautiful.
kind, patient, caring, loving. That is black love. Black love listens. Black love pay attention to your every need. That is black love.